Welcome to Levy Land, episode 10, maybe 11, maybe 12. Who knows? We've been off for a while. With me, the Reverend Bob Levy, Chris Abels, Rob Saul, Chris Rinchik, the producer on rareairlive.com. We're on live. We're back. There are 2 weeks. We got thrown off. We're back. We're a little softer now. Rob's been sick. Chris has been still retarded. Rob had COVID twice, and this motherfucker hits me up, and he goes, "You coming over today?" Am I coming over to you? You just got over COVID. You had it twice. You're basically
listen, you old fucking dumb retarded prick. Like, it's not contagious after 10 days. I was just telling my co-host of Saul show tonight that, and then like
name dropper.
Co-host.
So yeah, I mean, what do you think? I'm double vaccinated and I need extra time away from the normal. It's not.
Who you look? You're a weak. You're weak. You're a weak link. You're going.
No,
to
you're
die.
weak. You won't come because you're so old and feeble and weak that you go.
I'm not going to see you falling apart in front of me. You dress like you're going to a fucking Nirvana concert. Look at you. What happened to you? You were a fucking lettuce-eating pussy.
Casket and roll over with your stupid granny glasses and whatever fucking.
To be fair, he just came off the ventilator, dude. So be easy.
Yeah. It had his fucking.
Bob looks like he should be on one right now.
Yeah. You're just fucking jealous because I'm not sitting here dying every fucking 2 weeks from fucking some mystery fucking call.
And by the way, I still don't have fucking flu survivor in my fucking bio.
Because you're not one. I was one. You were not one, and you can't yell over me. You can't yell over me because you're
still alive and kicking, you old fucking prick.
And nobody's happy about that. Well, that's all I'm saying. Nobody's fucking happy about it. You're all excited. Like, nobody talked to you in 3 weeks. You just don't shut the fuck up. Probably because nobody wanted to talk to you.
No,
COVID is the best friend of everybody. I'll be all over you.
You know who checked up on me? My real friend, Will Noonan. He was calling and checking up on me. He's not like a piece of shit like you that just doesn't. Bob didn't even know I had COVID. I said,
yes, I did.
I said, I'm still sick from COVID. He's like, what? You got COVID? Like,
no, I thought you were still sick from the first time you got it, you pussy.
Oh, jeez.
I figured it's survivor.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was speaking with the ultimate flu survivor.
You were. If fucking, it's just like Survivor, the show. I mean, I would be winning the fucking prize.
Oh, please.
I'm sorry.
Could you imagine Bob trying to build the fucking fort in Survivor?
Yeah, he'd be like, "This is how you put the roof on." Truthfully,
I built the show with a fucking asshole and a retard. I can build anything.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Okay,
fine, we'll give you that one.
Yeah, I mean, you're just like you're. Who wants to hang out with somebody that has COVID? Truthfully, you know what I mean? I'd rather hang out. If you had AIDS, I'd rather hang out with you.
When you say whenever, like, Bob hasn't come over in a while, thank fucking God. But it's like every time I'm like, you're doing the show from home, and I just double check. You got to mentally prepare yourself if Bob's coming over. But it's like it's
ice.
Like, yeah, it's always like no, it's always like thank fucking God, because he sits down and he's like fucking Lord Levy. He sits down, he's like, go get me some ice, and I'm getting there, and he's like, all right, I need a pen, and I bring him the pen. Where's my ice? He's over there like he's fucking fucking royalty.
You make it sound like it's uncomfortable for you when I come over.
It is.
I find it amazing that you've had COVID twice, man.
Exactly.
You're probably the first person that I know that's had it twice.
And you had 2 shots. Didn't you have your shots?
He had the shots. Remember when he went to California?
I didn't get the second one. I got the first Pfizer. Yeah.
So you would have been not as sick if you got the second one, like Joe Biden.
I probably would have been. Who cared? Because people are getting. They're like, I'm double vaxxed. And they're like, oh, I got it again because you weren't vaccinated. Like, what? What are we getting vaccinated for? I don't understand it.
Yeah, for the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Rob's trying to get that T-shirt that says vaxxed, waxed, ready to go.
Humped, dumped, and ready to do the show. That's more like it. You did a show with your fucking your cousin who fucked your wife and left.
Well, he's still fucking her.
He's still fucking her?
Yeah.
And Rob goes, he's still fucking her good, because I couldn't fuck her good.
I fucked her when she was hot. So it's,
he got the best. He got the best.
I got her good years.
Yeah. So the family tree, she broke a few of the branches coming down. You saying?
She fell for the cousin. Dude, I actually joined Rob on that show. That was a good show, man. They revealed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it was. We got to post it and let our audience here say it, because it was a really good show. Chris Abels was on, and by the way, Chris Abels. Yeah, I don't say this too often, but I mean, he killed it on that show.
Why would you save it for that show? It's unbelievable. Every week here, he puts the fucking brakes on 20 minutes in with a fucking joke he's been waiting for a whole fucking week to fucking ruin it. Rob's dying. You know what I mean? He can't. He's not gonna. If you get it a third time, you should be put down. You're just not.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you that you don't even go near people. You're offended.
I work at a bar.
People.
I'm a bartender. What do you? I don't go near people.
Nobody goes to your section. I've seen you work.
My section. I don't have a section. I do the whole entire bar.
No.
In there.
People try to stay away from you.
Telling shitty jokes. People actually, they congregate around the bar.
Yeah, can I buy Bob a drink? No, but people don't want to be around you, and they'll stay further away. So you don't, because you're just like, you're not charming behind the bar. You're the worst. You know what I mean? It's like putting somebody that hates people to be a bartender or a mailman.
I'm very charming behind the bar. That's how I make a living. I mean, people tip me because I'm a very charming.
They tip you so you go away.
No, they don't. Yes. People that come to a bar, they don't want the bartender to go away. They want him close by.
No, what are you like behind the bar, dude? Like if I was a customer, what would you say to me?
I'd say, excuse me, sir, is your sponsor here with you? Your what do they call the people that carry around the retards?
The service dog?
Mr. and Mrs. Abels.
Yeah.
Oh man. But let me tell you, I do have to say that I was very sick, and I feel like I was juggling around guests with Levy Land. I was like burning up, and I'm like dealing with emails and shit like that.
Oh my god!
Oh
my god! You poor thing.
So we had Karen Margolis, the woman that I asked out for a date, was turned down repeatedly.
Yeah, that went well. Now, have you you're trying to get her on? It's basically another way.
No, she was down to come on, and so anyway, I sent our producer Chris Rinchik. I sent him. I said Karen Margolis is on, and then I was so sick I couldn't do the show, and then Bob had a loss in the family, so he couldn't do the show. So I emailed Karen and I book her for next week, and and ask her out again. So I'm like so fucking sick, and so the next day I wake up and I have an email from Michael Gavin Ali, and he's saying, hey, Rob, it's Michael Gavin Lee from the Michael Gavin Ali show. He says,
left out the Ali.
Could you send me over Karen Margolis's email address? Because I want to have her on the show. And I'm like, we weren't even promoting Karen on the show. Like, how did he know that we had her on? And then I said, Chris Rinchik, he's a part of the Rare Air Live.
Think? Oh my God, he's giving out
our guests
inside information. No. Here's the thing. Okay, if you're saying that, here's the thing. I would be. I've never asked anyone to be or to get me a guest because I couldn't do that. Because for some reason, no matter what, no matter how you are in the business, you just don't want someone to go. And you are who again? Okay, that's what it is. It's like how did you get my information? And that's what people ask. Who you? And I
Rob's heard that before, dude.
But like I got it from Rob.
But I mean, first of all,
who's going to come on us?
I don't give out our guest information to anybody, and I don't care if you're on we have the same producer. I don't give out guest information, especially the one that we had to book. Like, oh, here, we'll pass you on to Michael Gavin Ali's show.
Especially a guest we haven't been able to have on yet.
And then,
especially a guest that Rob's trying to fuck.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, seriously.
What if Michael squeezed his way in there? Yeah. Fuck that. We're trying to get Rob laid.
But I mean, seriously, like Michael Gavin Ali is the creepiest person I've met. And I kind of crossed paths with him from doing Chrissy's show where we did like, the announcer versus announcer thing.
So that's who you were up against.
But I mean, like,
he was up against him.
But I mean, for fuck's sake, like
he won?
The one guest, she gave me her email address, even though I've been asking her out for dates, and she's been very happy to do the show. And I'm going to pass her off and go, here, give her to Michael Gavin Ali. Like,
you know what? No, don't do it. I'm gonna just give him Anthony Cumia's cell phone number so he can get Anthony. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it easier. I'm gonna give him Kevin Brennan's number too. I want to hear him call up Kevin Brennan and Kevin just fucking going, what do you want me to do? What? And I just want to see. The people need to be heard. People need to realize that you don't fucking have a little dignity in a fucking shitty business. Have a little respect for somebody in this shitty fucking business of fucking just fucking using everybody. You know?
I mean, Chris Rinchik, do you just want my email address and password, and I'll give it to Michael Gavin Ali?
Oh, damn.
I'll give him Norton's.
Ooh, this is getting
I'll give him Norton's address.
Norton, too.
Yeah, in fact, everybody that Bob has connected me with and connections I made for my show, let's give it to Michael Gavin Ali. You know what? We are just the pre-show for the Michael Gavin Ali show. Let's give them all our guests. Ooh. And, get the fuck out of it. Michael Gavin Ali asking me for a guest that I had to postpone. I'm fucking sitting up with COVID sick, and I gotta fucking read emails asking for my fucking guest's email address. Yeah, sure, take it.
Let me explain something. Agents call me up and they go, how do I get this person? And I could know them for 30 years. Well, I give them I go hit them up on Facebook. Yeah. I'm not going to give you their I'm not going to give you their number.
They think you're going to give them their number right away.
Of course, they all do. They have no idea that, it's like, I don't know who.
By the way, can we get Chris? Chris, can you come on microphone because he says that
this is going to be good.
He said, "Wait, he's got to come on screen."
He said it's the second show today that he's had to call out for Michael Gavin Ali fuckery. Just today alone.
Damn.
I mean, what is going on? Why is Michael Gavin Ali fucking bothering me at COVID to try to get my guest information?
In West Virginia, we call that poaching.
Yeah. He's true.
We call that poaching. He's trying to take our guest.
Yeah.
Before we have the guest.
I know. It's wrong to basically to see something come from somebody that says, "Oh, I got your thing from this person. Would you like to come on my show?" Yeah. I don't even know who you are, and I want to come on your show. That's not a way to fucking. It doesn't look good for the person that gave it because you put somebody in a situation. I don't like to say no to people, you know.
And, we had to reschedule Karen twice, and can you imagine just sending her fucking Michael Gavin Ali, fucking emailing her like, "Hey, come on my show. I like your tits." Like, it's he says the most.
Well, that's what you did, Rob. You did the same thing to her.
You want to go on a date with a gentleman? Nice tits.
So you like to eat food?
Yeah.
Listen, the people in the chat room are going crazy. They're like, Wheezy is like, Rob is going hard tonight, and I'm like, he's a COVID killer. He survived that shit twice.
I have a little bit of one of Bob gives us. Bob is a genius. We know that. So he gives everybody like jobs on the show. And one of my main jobs here on the show, besides being on air talent, is dealing with the guest and coordinating all that. So, I mean, I take that seriously, especially with we have a lot of great guests coming on this show. And and I don't want to be bothered, sending their information out to people. No, I'm not opening up my contacts and Bob's contacts for
what are we Facebook? Are we fucking Facebook?
We're gonna sell our info.
Michael Gavinelli, fucking creep on Karen Margolis on your own. That's how I got her email address.
Exactly.
Maybe Rinchik was trying to be nice and help him out. I don't know. Rinchik, jump on air, man.
He's probably hanging from a fucking goddamn beam.
Yeah, I hope. Like, damn it, Rob just called me out.
And Rob, look, Rob is a miserable, fucking lonely bag of shit. But I got his back on this one.
Yeah.
No, I'm with
we
you
need Rinchik to come in, man. Come on.
I'm on here. I'm on. I'm with you.
All right. No. Put your face in.
No. Rinchik, what happened? You said, because I tell you that I've Karen Margolis booked. How does that come up with you and Michael Gavinelli to where he's emailing me?
It hasn't.
I wouldn't even give Michael.
No, it hasn't. I don't know.
Muhammad Ali. I don't know how this fucking goddamn.
Does he have? He might have a key logger on my computer because I just did an email search for Karen Margolis in my box, and the only one is that one from you. I've never mentioned her to him. I don't know.
Really?
I wrote, we did write that she was coming. You did write that she was coming.
Maybe you put it on Twitter or something like that. Did you maybe?
We did.
Rob wrote she was coming.
Like, I didn't
when he sent her that message. He said, Karen, you'll be coming. So
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I agree
Chris,
with Bob.
Tell these motherfuckers to fucking stop feeding off us. We don't feed off anybody.
I didn't know he was hitting me up like that. I wouldn't let him do that.
Nobody's gonna fucking feed off of us and make people uncomfortable. That's just not cool.
It's just not fucking
cool.
I'll lay some pressure on. I didn't know that he was contacting Rob like that. Thanks for the heads up. I do appreciate that.
And I'm thinking, because I always send the link to the guest, and I'm thinking, so thank God that I haven't had Chris on, and I thought that maybe you'd be sending my contacts to
everybody.
No.
Yeah, be all over the Goodyear blimp.
Yeah, like I said, look, I said it before. Rob is a fucking piece of shit, dying motherfucker of COVID, but I got his back on this one. No matter how much of a fucking human pile of shit he is, he's actually right.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I wouldn't do that for a second. I don't like to do that because I wouldn't even at a party, like I've never even been at a party where, like, let's say I met a girl and she was hot and maybe she had to leave before I could get her number or something. I'm not even asking her friends, even if she was hitting on me, I am not asking her friends for her number because that's fucking weird to call up like, yeah, I got your number from Susie. Do you remember me from the party? Like, you feel like a fucking idiot.
So I wouldn't do that
to you.
He's already he's already pissing off Chrissy Mayer, who gives him airtime, and that's how people know him. By he's emailing her guest and contact him saying he's involved with the show, and now you said something else. It was the second incident today.
Let's confuse him. Let's have him on our show, and then he'll try to poach himself.
I just don't know. I mean, what is he doing? I mean, you gotta tell him, like, listen, we get it. The autistic excuse is wearing thin.
I'm autistic. Okay,
that's artistic.
I don't give a shit. I got everything worse than anybody fucking has, but my eyes are in the same place they're supposed to be. Okay, that's the only thing that makes me normal. Okay, that I look normal. But fucking, I have everything that everybody fucking has. So fucking, I probably got a little Down syndrome in me, but
just a little.
A little, but I'm focused. I focus. I can do stuff. I know what's right or wrong. And
I don't think you can have a little. It's either all the way or none.
You either have that extra chromosome or you don't.
Yeah. It's either there or it's not.
Sorry, I offended you, Chris. My God, it's like we're gonna bring on Kevin a little later, just a little later, because I want to get to a lot of this shit. We have to get through like 5 minutes after 7:30. But, no, this is no more bullshit. I don't want nobody contact. I don't want anyone hitting me up on Twitter and saying, hey, can you you fucking find them. I find, these are people that are friends of mine and I do stuff with. I put them on for that reason because they're friends of mine and they're entertaining. I don't go looking around and let me get somebody I know nothing about that is funny. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to me. You have to be right for the show.
Why would you hit me? You're hitting up the guy one of the talents and the bookers for the.
Stop calling yourself a talent. Stop it. Stop it. I'm just saying. Just
very
stop
talented.
it.
Thank you. But the booker for talent too at Levy Land, and you're hitting them up for guests, not even guests that you've had, but guests you have coming up. Well, let me get them first. I mean, you have to be a little short of a six-pack to think that I'm going to do that. Oh, yeah, here, I'm sick. Just take all the guests I have planned.
Should have sent him some bullshit email, dude. You should have sent him like my email and then filled me in, and I could have fucked with him.
No, and we have Chris put a wig on.
Wig on.
Yeah.
No, but
I like Rob.
No, but in truth, I told him I'll take over some of the follow-up emails because he said that a PR guy told him that he was kind of like being too aggressive with hitting him up, and I'm like, well, how often were you emailing him? Like once every few days? He's like, no, about twice a day. I'm like, oh no, dude,
you can't do that.
You gotta let him breathe.
I saw Michael Gavin Ali called into In Hot Water. I think it was yesterday or today, and he's like begging them on. He's calling in like live during their show, begging them to come on the show.
All right, look, I wish I was holding him under in hot water. Okay. All right. Why are we wasting time talking about him? No, you don't do it. Bad boy. Don't ever fucking do it again. Yeah. Don't ever do it again. Stay out of my fucking dog dish.
You're not getting our guests. We're not sharing. This isn't like some sort of, let's share a guest.
Oh, and I want to give Bob a compliment. Bob has the honor of being the only guest on his show that he's pronounced the last name of correctly. So congratulations, Bob. It's a big accolade.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, you see, I went on his show because he hit me up. What am I supposed to say?
He got your information from Rob.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, you fucking piece of shit. You're dying in your bed.
I do not give out any guest information ever. I would never do that. And you should back me up on this, Bob, because you want our guests to be comfortable to know that I am very secure with all our guest information.
Rob is the gatekeeper.
The
gatekeeper. Well, thank God he didn't hit me up because I got food poisoning the other night.
Oh, God.
From what?
From food, you fucking idiot. What do you think I got it from?
It's out of a hooker's asshole. That's probably what.
But that's not food poisoning. That's ass poisoning. There's a difference.
Bad blue cheese.
I had a hamburger that she made me that was a little. It was a little.
That probably wasn't food poisoning. That was probably on
flesh.
Yeah, that probably wasn't food poisoning. That was probably on purpose.
No. Okay. And then she had hers and she didn't finish hers and goes, "This one's really raw." And I said, "I'll take it." You know, because she offered it to me. I looked at the dogs and I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna eat it." And I was vomiting all night. I lost 6 pounds in 2-3 hours. It was coming out of both sides. I was trying to puke and shit at the same. I was trying to reach the sink, and I puked on the floor a little bit. And I was like, it was horrendous. I'll never eat anything like that again, uncooked or anything that she cooks. No, I'm cooked. I'm gonna eat fucking meat all the time. But I thought
you're getting food poisoning. Yeah, murder.
Yeah, that's how every great episode of the first 48 starts out. Like the wife cooks for the husband, he gets a little sick. So I've seen this, dude. I've seen this.
Hey man, I was sick. It was like when I got my COVID shot, the first one. I got that sick. It was the same sickness that I got, which is
maybe
weird.
You had COVID twice also.
I had the fucking food poisoning twice, maybe. This stuff gives you food poisoning.
I wish they'd give you that fucking COVID shot right in your fucking neck and an artery.
Hashtag food poisoning survivor.
Food poisoning.
No, I lived through that. If he would have sent me,
is that still Levyland? Isn't he promotes miserable men on his bio? He's a food.
I got Levyland in it.
Oh, did you change it? Oh my God!
Wait, what was it?
Are we in a fucking gay relationship, me and you? What is going on? Why are we fighting like cunts?
Promote this fucking show, you miserable fucking.
I promote this show all the fucking time. God damn it! If I put up the Kevin Brennan fucking show again, he was gonna hang me probably. Okay, I fucking promoted this shit out of it. Okay, because we didn't work for 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah, 1 week suspension and then 1 week of Rob having COVID, man.
Yeah, and fucking he goes out and buys a fucking little special ed shirt for himself.
Yeah,
with his Look at the stripe about it. It's a fucking barcode across it for idiot. You put it.
Hashtag
baby.
Downs.
Aeropostale had a sale.
Yeah. When you're born with a retarded child in the hospital, they hand you the baby and that shirt to leave. You're going to need this
He's going to grow into this. He's going to grow into this.
Yeah. Put it on him before his head is too big to get it over.
Get it through the neck hole. Yeah.
But besides that, like everything is all right. I've had food poisoning. Rob lived. Chris, what have you done? You must have done something.
I went to the mountains.
Wife. You went to what?
I went to the mountains. The mountains, mountains.
And what? Okay, why did you go? What? I know what a mountain is.
Yeah, well, I mean, are you going to explain? What the fuck did you go to the mountains to go rape somebody's wife? I don't know. What?
Yeah.
There's nobody in the mountains, man. It's fucking beautiful out there. It's great country. You guys should get out more often.
And get lost in the woods? I mean,
yeah. I mean, if you had COVID, you had 10 fucking days that you could have went to the mountains and relaxed.
Could you imagine that scene? It's like that movie, The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's peaceful. It's beautiful.
Can out in the mountains.
Yeah.
It's
he would have
beautiful.
been coughing. He would have been coughing, hiking. It would have been more like Philadelphia. It would have been, he would have looked like Tom Hanks.
Finds a burnt bench and the movie ends.
Why would you want to just wander off into nothing? Like, truthfully, why don't you just follow your career?
It's it's headed into the same wilderness.
But why would you go in? Like, what? Are you going to shoot something?
No, fuck no. I don't kill anything, man. I don't kill anything. I'm not.
Not even an audience. Yeah. An audience, a crowd. Anything to make people happy. Yeah, it's like you're not a killer. You know what I mean? He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. No, it wasn't Brokeback.
Rob wouldn't hurt a fly either, unless it was open.
Scott Fitzpatrick thinks that Rob went to the mountains. He's like, Brokeback Mountain. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
No. It's fun, man. It's good to get out. It's good to get outside.
It's not good to get out. I watch TV now. I watch a new show on Netflix, Squid Game. It's fucking amazing. I finished it.
Nobody cares about your stupid show.
It's good. They make people do stuff. I want to do it with homeless people because they have a guy in Philadelphia that's just a wheelchair
Tom Hanks.
And a sign. Wheelchair and a sign, and he stands in the middle of the road when I pick her up from work coming home. They're never there in the morning. You need money, you get up early for a job to beg. And he's there in the middle of the road. You go around somebody, you're like, he's sitting there like this, and he's nodding off because he's on heroin. And I want to get them on Squid Game, where we do stuff, and then if they mess up, they get shot in the head.
Well, Bob,
that's the show.
All you got to do is roll him out into traffic.
No, they win prizes. They win money, so they can change their life around. To give an opportunity, if I was homeless, and I would go in there for $1 million to do these little games.
So it's only homeless people that can be in this game show?
No, this is the one I'm making. It's not a game show. It's a series. But I'm saying to get the homeless people up and working again, we should do this.
Working again like they were ever working. Well, Bob, I mean, I get it. You love TV, but a lot of people love movies. And our guest tonight does a whole podcast about movies. It's called Gutting the Sacred Cow. And what it is this guy, Kevin Gootee, and his co-host Kevin Israel, they bring in a comic and they pick a movie that's beloved, and this comic picks apart why this movie is not as great, is not all cracked up. What's the phrase? Not all it's cracked up to be? I don't know. Yeah. But please welcome to the show on Levy Land our good friend Kevin Gootee. Kevin, how are you?
Rob Saul, Bob Levy, guy I don't know in the third corner. How the fuck are you doing?
Good. My name's Rob Saul.
Oh, really? I don't know you already, Rob Saul 2, but you're already more successful than Rob Saul 1. That's for
yeah, that's right.
because look at Rob Saul 1. Looks like he's that way too old assistant manager at the Gap. That's creepy as fuck.
It is. His new look is fucking.
Not a new look. I'm just chilling at home. Look at you. I mean, this fucking guy, Kevin Gootee. What a piece of shit.
Chilling. He's chilling at home. He's chilling at home while doing a George Michael impression. Where are the aviator sunglasses?
Gotta have
cock.
Hold on. Michael Galley Ali just said, "Can you get me Kevin Goatee's email?"
By the way, just so you know,
he'll be contacting you.
Yeah, when you do this show, you have to do the Michael Gavin Ali show now. So.
Right after.
Yeah.
Or right before.
Yeah.
Right
Somebody's stalking our guest. Can you believe somebody is stalking our guest? Like imagine you have a guest on, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm like, "Hey, Kevin, can you get?" And I don't know the guy that you just had on. I'm like, "Can you give me his number?" You know, and you'd be like, "No, I can't give you his number. Can you give me his email?" No, hit him up on Facebook or something. Like, I don't know what to do. I can't give you.
We've had 2 porn stars on our podcast, and you would not believe the creepy amount of dudes like, "Hey, love the podcast. Can you give me Kendra Cunningham's email?" I'm like, "No, no." The
like
last
gonna hand it out.
Yeah, she was lovely. She can. Why would I want to make sure? Why would I want to guarantee that she's going to end up in a ditch outside of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, or some shit?
Yeah.
Now you have porn stars on the show. You think they're intelligent enough to carry a conversation?
Oh, hold the fuck on. Listen, Mr. High and Mighty Jean Jacket. Listen, Sarah J was hilarious. She decided to take. She did Pineapple Express and took that down masterfully. And Kendra did the Land Before Time. So yes, porn stars are able to put a few.
Now your worst
together.
guest was my co-host from Saul Show, right, Mike Carwina?
Oh, without a question. He still emails you to get me back on and go, "No fucking chance." As if people didn't have enough hard time sitting through Sylvester the Cat trying to do a fucking dissertation. Why would I put them through that same thing again?
Yeah, he's awful. I've watched him on Rob's show, and I'm like, you know what he said to me one day? I go over to do Rob's. He's still there, and we're ready to tape, and he goes, "So when am I going to be?"
Bob, how are you today?
He said, he goes, "Well, when am I going to be a guest on your show?" And I said, "Never." You know what I mean? I was like,
wait. He can be in the credits if he caters it. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I get people ask me to do it, and I'm like, well, what is interesting about you? It doesn't matter that you've been on a different show. If you're not right for this show, you're not coming on this show, truthfully, because I like people that just, they come on and they can make believe they're happy for a short time. You know what I mean? And just have fun. People that go, "Well, what are you going to talk about?" Well, we can talk about anything. Well, yeah. Now you can't. You can't. You don't know.
We've been talking tonight. Now he's going to know I do the booking for the show. It's going to be really uncomfortable.
Wait, now, Bob. Hold on, Bob. What if this? What if he promises to slowly tongue kiss Rob Saul passionately?
They already have.
On camera. On
the show.
Time.
On the show, yeah. I mean, he'd be on because that's
okay. There you go.
Being a team player. And like Kid Chris said, gay is always funny. And that is true with radio. And with camera, it's always funny. Gay is always funny. And it always has been. So anything like that, like it's usually you want to make a guest uncomfortable with the gay. But with Rob, it's Friday night.
Yeah, big it's a big
and
smile.
Then they can play, and then when they make out, they can play "Father Figure" by George Michael as they both kiss passionately for hours and hours.
His nips just got hard.
Hey Rob, I think the record skipped. Just shut up and kiss me.
You know what didn't skip? The fucking pulsating vein of my penis with blood right now. It's throbbing.
Yeah, but that you can put up with.
Blush.
I used to kick people in the head years ago in Levy Land. I was on Xanax back then, but to come into my house and do the show, I had to kick you in the head. But I was able to hit it and then pull back because of the wrestling training I had. but sometimes it didn't work right. And we had this transvestite on, Michaela, that was on Kid Chris, a lot of time. She comes over. I kick her in the head. Her fake teeth come out of her mouth. My dog picks him up and runs out of the room with a smile on his face. I've never laughed so hard in my life. I had guests that they wouldn't show up. They would leave when we were taping because they just had it. I was totally out of control. I wish I had these tapes.
Tell me you played the Benny Hill theme while the dog ran out of the house with the teeth in his mouth.
I wish I did. I laughed so fucking hard. The dog had a smile, and he's like this. He's got the thing. He's hanging out his mouth. He's like, and he just runs out of the room. And then now I got this toothless fucking trends. I don't know what it was. It's a guy. It's a guy that's a woman now with.
Well, there's so many terms now. You can't.
I don't know. But when you see a dog run out with fake teeth, it's like it was like
gold, pure.
It is gold. And that's what it is. You know what I mean? You have to have a guest has to be worth it. Otherwise, it's just we don't need a guest. We can talk. Or talking is a wonderful thing for us. We know how to do it. We don't need anyone to come on that has nothing. What are you going to talk about? You want to talk about marriage? No, I give you my fucking idea of marriage. I don't need you to talk about it.
And this is a public service announcement. Mike Carina, please don't commit suicide.
Will you feel bad?
Is this a suicide?
Studio?
It's like if he called up the suicide hotline stuttering, I'd go, just fucking kill you. I can't do this anymore. I feel like I'm gonna just do it. You can do it.
Well, don't they get paid by the hour anyway, Bob? It doesn't matter how long he's on the phone with them.
Yeah. So look, okay, stop. Okay, we get it. You're Rob Soul's partner. Okay, keep going. Now, why else?
I don't know
his asshole tastes so like a battery because now he's vegan. So that's the problem.
He leaves these little shit pellets all over my house like a rabbit now.
That's funny.
I wonder if people that like have a stutter that commit suicide, if their gun like plays Russian roulette, like it's like click, click, click.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's Tourette's.
No. This is a part of the show where fucking Chris just fucking monkey wrenches a fucking dog shit joke in, and we just look at him, and what the fuck is he talking about with his retarded shirt with elks on it?
No, he's got a big giant smile on his big head.
I can't see these comments. I feel so left out.
You don't need to fucking. He's a mess. He's just a mess. Because Kevin and Kevin, the two Kevins, they can't. One of them, I think it was you, to hit me up and go, "I want you to do the show. What movie don't you?" I go, "I don't know. I don't know. I never really watched something that I don't like. It has to be highly recommended. I'm not one of those guys that go, I'm going to go to the movies tonight, or I'm going to go by myself if nobody else can do it. I watch things that people say is good." And he's like, there has to be one movie you can talk. I go, It's a Wonderful Life. I go, and he goes, you want to talk about that? I go, yeah, it's my favorite movie. He goes, do you understand what I'm trying to tell you what the show is about? I go, I think we should wait a while. I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Bob, you hit me back whenever you're ready, pal. That's no rush.
No, but I was like missing, like, I was like, I haven't seen okay, you want to put me on? I'll put me on with this fucking horse shit that I just watched from The Sopranos.
Here's the show for all you folks. So the show is Gutting the Sacred Cow, as Robin said. The idea is the guest picks a film that they find overrated or flat out hate. But here's the twist: the film has to meet one of these criteria: widely beloved, critically acclaimed, or a financial success. And The Sopranos is neither of those, because everyone I've read, except for 3 people, I've counted on my Facebook timeline, 3 people stood up for this and said it's good. I fucking was bored with it. I gave it a 4 or 4.5 out of 10. I was not impressed at all. It was not good. Yeah. The story was who gives a shit. There's a lot of the scenes were who gives a shit. Look, you sell it as a Sopranos film. Fine. I know it as it's the Dickie Moltisanti story. Fine. But if you're going to take away all the limelight from the characters we all know, come and love, you better have an A+ fucking story in place to help deflect away from what's going on with Silvio or Paulie Walnuts or fucking Tony. Like, that was such a I didn't dig that. And again, what's the story with Ray Liotta? Is he the bad guy? What's he running? What's his story? And I was just, there was so many like, what, why, who gives a shit? And then Chris's mom, when he goes off with the fucking guma, what happened to her? She raises Chris. Well, how about we show them leaving that? That might help. That may be more fun. And by the way, the last point, I laughed my balls off when most spoilers for all of you people. It's not a bad one. Vicky Moltisanti kills someone and sets his body on fire in the garage. How that looked faker than Robert De Niro curb stomping some guy in quick slant slow motion in The Irishman. How fake was that fire special effect? Looked terrible. Not a good, very disappointing. I don't know. Yeah. Not many people are backing this up too.
And also what I've noticed from it, the guy that played Silvio.
Terrible.
Silvio was just like, he was shaking like he had Tourette's. He was gonna, and he was doing all, what do you say we go to the fucking thing and then the guy playing the son playing his dad, he did perfectly was eat like him. He ate exactly like him. He ate exactly like him. He had the same thing from being at the table. You can see he had the same way where it was this,
shoveling it in without making eye contact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the funniest thing that I ever seen, they made it it was very perfect for these times. It was like, okay, why are they hating black people? Why is it? How did this come up? Truthfully, out of the way things are, and the scene that had me laughing, which was, it was horrible to laugh at, but he goes, who did you sleep with on the beach? And she goes, I slept with a black guy. And he went like this. He went, like he almost threw up. He was so upset. He overacted that part.
In the ocean.
And he was like this. He was like, dry heaving. He was dry heaving, like, because he was so offended by what she said. And I'm like, with all this shit going on the world, you didn't even have to bring in the angle of the blacks fighting with the Italians back then. It really made no sense to me. But to see that guy fucking almost throwing up, and it was overacting too. Again, it's like, oh my God, it's like, I can't believe what she just said. It couldn't have been worse. That was the worst thing that she could have said, the way he acted. And it was, I
forgot though. Did he say, did he have that reaction after she told him it was his partner, or did he just say it was a black guy and then he started dry heaving? I forgot.
Yeah, he started dry heaving after she said who it was.
Yeah, so that may play both into it too.
He forgets that part.
That's my buddy. You fuck my buddy. Blah,
Now, Kevin, what do you think of the notion that I guess the writer or the producer, he was before the movie even came out, he was placing a lot of the blame. He said he would never made it if he found out that they were going to be showing it on HBO Max. He says it was made. It was made.
Didn't you sign a contract?
Yeah, it was. He said it was made for the theater, and he would have never put this out.
Well, it's good. It's a good thing that it wasn't made in the theater, because I don't know about you guys, and I'm finding this is quite consistent. Did your sound on your TV get all fucked up when they would play the music? It was like you're at a concert.
It was loud.
The music blaring, right?
Yeah.
And then the dialogue, you had to jack the volume up like 8 clicks on the, like if it was in a theater, I can't grab a remote and turn that shit down. So maybe probably.
So right about that. It's like watching The Walking Dead. All of a sudden the music comes on, but that guy's still whispering. He's like, looks like they're going to come up over that ridge over there. We got to be ready for them. And the music, and you don't hear it, because when the music comes on, it's a cool thing to be talking like a tough guy now and whispering. We got to make sure that nothing, and then the music comes in and it just blows it out. You don't know what's going on. She's like, fucking lower the air conditioning. It's like you're using other excuses. Is a dog barking? Why can't I hear this? And it shouldn't be made like that. Can you imagine the people that wrote The Sopranos go, and oh my God, our movie and Pete Davidson, you could get at home. Can you fucking believe that?
Yeah, but those horse teeth on Pete wouldn't look near as cool unless you're 45 feet tall on a movie screen.
Hey.
He does look part donkey. You know what I mean? Like a little bit.
Is he Gary Delabate's long lost child? Did I miss that?
Ooh. He thinks his dad died in 9/11. It's scary.
Noing. Yeah.
Hey, man, I wish my father died in 9/11. We wouldn't be here right now. I'd be fucking counting money. Well, I'm just saying, man, it helps. It helps, okay? I didn't have to. Sorry, everybody. My father died of cancer in 94. Nobody gives me a pass and fucking a little step up.
I thought it was because of embarrassment.
You know, he came back to life and goes, nah, he came back.
I used one of my 9 lives for this fucking moron.
Give me that cancer shot.
Yeah. Let's try something different this time. Let's try to get my throat slit.
Well, that would be good. You know, comedian's dad murdered. You know what I mean? Like, and fucking, next thing you know,
I killed my dad.
Yeah. It's amazing how uplifting everybody else's life can make somebody all of a sudden. I don't know. I'll never understand this business. And I never will. I'm happy with that. I don't want to understand it.
I'd love to find out so that way I can avoid the Bob Levy path of career life.
It's fun, man. It's the best fun fucking thing. No, believe me, I've never had more fun upsetting people and just seeing what upsets people. And it's just a soft business. It's fucking unbelievable. You know, it's worse than, you know, trying to stick your dick in a woman's ass, and you know, it's like, hey, you go a little too far, and they're like, whoa, that hurt. Stop your fucking crying.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, if you were
like every week of the Soul Show.
It's like what? Oh, every week in the Soul Show. Yeah, you could have a chick doing a rotisserie, as you like to say back on Stern, Bob.
Yeah,
rotisserie. I love that. Rotisserie. Hedonism was the other one. I also crack up when you say that too.
I can say it.
And then him saying, trying to pronounce Lisa Lampanelli's name.
That was her name, yeah. Lampignali. She changed it, and that's a fact. It was Lampignali when I knew her. Okay, and now it's Lampan. Okay, all of a sudden we put an A and take out the I. Come on.
What?
Pansexual.
Her name was spelled different back then. I'm just saying that.
All right. Well,
I know it was. Yeah. I know it was not that.
I'd take spelling tips from you.
How is Rob Saul going to change his stage name when he moves along after this show?
Move along, he'll be dead then. You know, he's got COVID twice. AIDS.
You got COVID twice?
Yeah.
And he had the shot.
Well, the first time I didn't get sick, but this last time I was out and I was in pretty bad shape.
That's almost like catching a comet with a fucking, butterfly net. How do you get COVID twice? What, are you just going to the ICU and just tongue kissing everybody who has fucking COVID again?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I like attention.
Just look at every butthole. Just like every butthole in South Jersey going, you got to be the one.
I need another week off.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you shop at flea markets, Rob. You're going to get down to have what happened to you.
Yes, that is amazing that they talk about people like you that had the shot and had it, one time. It's a big thing. Twice, you're a legend.
Well, I mean,
which vaccine did you get? Just so we know who we can all make fun of now.
The AIDS one. The AIDS one.
Yeah, Pfizer and the same one Magic Johnson got.
It was that's who I would take after. ACT.
That's what it's called. You got 2 of Pfizer, huh? Thank God I have 2 of J&J. That makes me fucking feel a lot better about myself.
Yeah. I mean, the first one I got just because I was working at a bar and my ex-wife wouldn't let my kid over, so I got it and I said I had it, so I had to quarantine. I wasn't sick. This time I ended up going to urgent care because I was fucking sick. I couldn't get it was.
Look at you big spender, you going to urgent care and shit all by yourself to the clinic.
Like a big boy.
I'm sick, but I'm going to go where the white people go. Look at you big shit. You go to the fucking regular hospital. Fucking you women are so fucked up.
I know.
He went to the CVS Doc in a box and goes, God, let me have it now. And let me get a box of those M&Ms and a Milky Way while I'm here.
Yeah.
I got my first shot at a Target. I swear to God, at a Target. I got my shot and I got pork chops. You know what I mean? To bring home. And
did you draw the bullseye on your arm where they would stab you too, just to really drive that point home?
They made me sit next to a door that went where they brought the boxes in and out and the machines carrying shit. And some lady comes over and I'm sitting there. They make you're gonna pass out maybe. So sit there 15 minutes. Some lady's like, "Is that a bedroom?" I'm like, "I don't know. They're just making me sit here. Why are you bothering me? I'm sitting in like a child's chair in school." Against the wall by a fucking 2 big doors.
They told you was going to pass out. They said you're going to pass out.
They said you can pass out.
I don't think that was a fucking COVID shot, dude. Yeah.
Well, at Bob Hayes, they warn
stories of success. Yeah. one night, fucking Jimmy Fallon's playing piano with Billy Joel, and the same night, Bob Levy's getting a shot in the arm at Target. Look how the differences are.
And you know what? And that's the whole thing that actually. Here's the whole thing about COVID. It put everybody on the same level about having this shit. And your money can't buy you shit now. And that scares the fuck out of them when their money, you got to stay at home. I can't do anything. You don't want to go out because you're rich. I want to go out because I like life. You know what I mean? I like to enjoy it, but I'm not going to. I don't have enough money to just not do anything. Like these people have so much money that they can actually stay home. You can fucking enjoy yourself at home. We stay home. Violence happens in relationships. You know what I mean? Money makes women shut the fuck up. No money makes women start shit. Okay, so basically now we're all on the same level.
That's why you've been through so many marriages.
It doesn't because they fucking get on my nerves. That's besides the point. But the whole thing is that we are equal to all these people that are fucking screaming about this, and I'm glad fucking Chris Abel. I hope he's fucking fell out of the house
here in the middle. Like I don't even know how this is possible.
I was just thinking what you had just said, Bob. Imagine the pandemic happened. Not now, but in the 70s, where no one had near the entertainment options that we do now. PlayStations, streaming movies, fucking forget VHS, movies, period. Imagine you didn't have any of that shit and you had to sit through like fucking 3 channels. The Price is Right is on today, but from 11 to 12, that's great. But from 12 o'clock on, I am fucked. Yeah. After that, though, and there's nothing to do. There's no internet. There's nothing. Imagine that shit would have happened in the 70s. I mean, at least the 80s, you had, again, VHS, Nintendo, Atari, all that shit. But, man, that would have totally fucking sucked.
Exactly. There's nothing you could fucking do. And, like, God, if a storm came, there was blackouts in the summer. Imagine having a blackout for a week or 4 days. Like, we've had those.
Try living in Haiti. Try living in Haiti or Florida in September. That's every fucking year since the dawn of time.
No, it's just insanity that what we had to go through. And of course, if you have, you know what I mean. I just want to. If you have money, you just want to get back out. They want to just make more money. They're better than everyone else. And these pieces of shit are slowing everything down because they don't want to get their shot. You know what I mean? They'll do anything. When you have money, you go with, I want this over because I need to make more money. And look at the most richest people are losing their minds. And they are screaming about this because of the fact that they can't make more money. Like they want to make more money. And they just want to go against the people like us right now. We're just shit to them. We're all shit to them because we don't. Even though I got one shot already, but I got really sick and I kind of picking the time to go back to be sick for 2 days in case. But it's like they're going to, Howard Stern is losing it. He said he can't even go to play chess at his friend's house. You can't play chess at your friend's house? Are you fucking kidding me? Well, it ain't that fucking bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, it's insane. I can't play chess. And then he's saying that anybody, that doesn't have the vaccination should they need to go die somewhere. They can't go to the hospitals.
But you got to
smell another YouTube ban coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole thing is he got a shot and he got it. Howard got his 2 shots. He could still get it. And people do die from this that have double, you know what I mean, that had it twice or the 1 shot they were supposed to get. But you can die from this. And it's like you don't go around wishing death on people because usually it backfires on you, when you use hate. And I've used hate in the past, and it's never a good thing. It never works out for you.
Death. Look at him. You could see that he's wished death on people. I mean, it's just, it's horrible. But
I didn't know that I'd be singing on the More You Know segment with Bob Levy at the end of the NBC Rainbow.
It is. It basically. What do you come back all fucking happy about? You weren't even listening. Go fuck yourself.
I was listening.
Where did you go? You just disappeared.
Hey, sometimes
it was his nightly glue feeding.
Yeah, gotta do that.
No, Chris. What's a movie that you would think that you could be on there talking about? You know what I mean? Because this is a great idea for a show.
Thanks.
And it opens up people. It opens up people to think a little more of what they're watching, what they may be enjoying or missing. Like what's the movie?
The idea is that to give people that platform to say, you know what, the majority of the people are wrong about some of these most beloved, successful, acclaimed films. Your buddy was on twice, Bob, Don Jameson, and he chose two monster choices: Die Hard and The Matrix.
Ooh, tore them both apart.
Nope, didn't succeed in any attempts, but it was funny as fuck in the meantime. Those films are masterpieces. Yeah, he is. But Don's great. We all know that. He's an open ticket to come back. But yeah, again, it's giving people to say, you know what? Fuck the fucking status quo. And this is why this sucks. Yeah. And listen, no one has ever completely changed their mind. What will happen though is when we watch it, the movie will hang itself on its own merits or demerits. But what happens with a good amount of times where a guest's argument's so good, I'll drop my score of that film 1 point. I'm like, that's a lot of great points are made. I'll knock it down a point in my assessment after considering your stuff. But sometimes we're like, you know what? This film is pieces of shit. This film, it's okay. I'm not going to die in the hill for it. It's just meh. Or fuck this. This film is amazing and you're an asshole and you're very wrong. And here's why.
Yeah. Obviously, no remakes have ever made it to your show.
There would only be two that I would allow. One is the new Star Trek film, which is legit good, and I'm not a Star Trek guy at all. That's good. And Dredd, if you ever saw the reboot for Judge Dredd, the Dredd movie is fucking amazing. Yeah. That's dope. The other two, like nothing else. Actually, take it back. We did allow one already. Ocean's 11 with Clooney.
Yeah.
So that's but it's very, very unlikely. Like Point Break, Total Recall. Fuck you. Those reboots, not on my watch. RoboCop, nope. All the originals are amazing. Come after those if you want to.
Now, as a bartender, the only movie I pitched to Kevin because it's considered a cult classic was Cocktail.
Oh God damn it!
God, that's so gay, dude.
You're such a fucking. You're not even a real bartender.
Yeah, I know.
It's not even a real movie.
Yeah, exactly. But apparently, everybody hates the movie as much as I did. But it's considered like a cult classic. But I hate it.
Yeah, at the back of your TGI Fridays where you work, but not at a
I don't work at a TGI.
More flair.
Yeah, fucking
more flair. You're right. He's at an Applebee's or maybe even a Chili's if he's high end and shit.
Yeah. My cousin that's fucking my wife manages an Applebee's. I work at an Applebee's club.
I keep forgetting about that. That your cousin.
He was a guest on Saul show last.
Yeah, we never forget about this.
We never forget.
No, it's so fucking funny that, and his excuse. You know what he says? This is how angry he is as a person. He goes, "At least I fucked her when she was hot."
Yeah, he said he got her best years.
That's the old spirit, Rob. Don't let these fucks take you down.
He has so much anger for a little person, and I haven't seen like this much since watching like Little People Big World when the guy wants to build stuff and he's got those lobster hands and he's like, I'm going to build you a deck, and I'm like, no, you're not. You know what I mean? It's like that's Rob. That's Rob. I'm going to build you a deck.
Rob's rationale is like he fucked the good looking out of her like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat steals souls out of people.
Exactly.
Finish him.
He has so much hate in him, so little, so much hate. And it's really amazing that you would think that he smiles a lot on here, but when you take him out somewhere, he's got you look around and you're like, Rob, you want a drink? And I'm like, what the fuck is the matter with you? And he's like, I just don't like being around people. Well, you have no choice.
Yeah, I'm not a people person.
But you work at a bar, you dumb dildo, where there's nothing but people.
Well, yeah,
He
that's
tells
why
them that too.
Listen, you dumb fuck. That's why I'm not there. I'm friendly. I make money. Yeah, but when I'm out,
go work in a library or as a farmer where there's no one around.
I make money when I'm at work, and I'm very nice when I'm at work. But when I'm not at work, out with Bob Levy, I'm not. I'm not a people person.
Bob brings out the best.
Listen. Stay home, use your OnlyFans account, and just keep putting those dildos in your asshole for a few bucks. And then that's how you can make money by not having to associate with people.
Exactly. He's so right about this, man. You can be making like $15 a week, dude. Really, I'm telling you.
He can make 30 if he puts a colander upside down in his asshole. That's how you make the big bucks.
Oh, I do that for free. But
if you're good, don't you remember the Dark Knight? If you're good at something, never give it away for free. See, Rob, that's your America's Got Talent.
yeah.
I want to ask you about something. I'm hooked on this new series that we just started watching about a week ago. It's called Squid Game.
Oh,
I haven't watched it yet. I've heard mostly good, a little bad, but mostly good. I'm now completely caught up on Ted Lasso. No, I'm not one of these assholes. Ted Lasso's great. It's good. It's amusing. It's not like they're trying to put it in like, Breaking Bad is the greatest show of all time.
Yes.
I'm not going to hear any arguments. Yeah, good. We agree. Sopranos is my top 5. Early Simpsons, all that shit. And we can fight about the other top 10. Fine. Is it top 10? No, but Ted Lasso is pretty good. I like it. So I just got caught up with that. So I think I have to take a plane next week. I might just throw that on the plane, the Squid Game show.
Yeah. No, you're going to like the first episode. It just comes out of nowhere. It's really good. The second episode is more of a kind of let you know what's kind of going on. It can throw you off, but get by it and you're going to see it kind of shows what they're doing there and how easy people are with their with money or whatever, and you'll see what I'm talking about, but you're going to really enjoy it.
So this isn't like hentai porn where the women fuck octopus tentacles in their pussies. They don't do that in this.
No,
Japanese women do.
After the third episode, I was a little tad upset that it wasn't, but I kept waiting for it. But no, it's very good actors. The mouths don't really go together. Okay, but it's still good. No, it's like a little off. It's a little off, but the whole thing is that you're totally into it. The acting is really good. There's some really good actors in there, and they're all from, I guess, South Korea, and it's actually I was shocked. I love the idea of it, and that people would do. I would like, when you see it, like we should do this with homeless people so they have a chance to actually to do something to get out of this, and you'll see after you put
they did, Bob. It was called Bum Fights. You know the movie.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, we are running out of time.
Their mouths
we're not running out of time. We're running out of guests because of the fact that Chris Gavin Alley keeps taking all our fucking emails.
He's in the chat. He's pissed at Rob. He wants to fight him.
Wait a minute. Get him on right now. Get that motherfucker on.
Right.
Rob, you talk like you did.
He said Rob is an angry midget.
Hold on, guys. I gotta bounce.
Retard.
Hold on, Rob. He's got to fucking bounce. He's got to do the fucking Ali show.
I know. Well, listen, Kevin, thank you. It's always a pleasure having you on. I've loved having you on.
Thank you, boys, for having
me here.
Appreciate it.
GuttingTheSacredCow.com. Of course, check that out and follow him on Twitter.
And we'll be plugging the shit out of it every week with the both sides. So join them, follow, check it out. And we definitely got to get Ali on right now. But Kevin, we're going to plug the shit out of you. And thank you for coming on. And check out their show because you're going to love it. You're going to love their show. It's entertaining to talk about. This is what we want. We watch shit all the time. It's sports for fucking movie people to just go and fucking. It's really interesting shit. Thank you again for coming on. And we will see you soon. I will come up with a movie idea. Now get Ali on the fucking camera.
Boys, take care. Thanks again. See you later.
Thanks,
you,
Kevin.
Brother.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thank
you. Now
Bob,
listen.
Bob, if you're not going to come into the studio.
Oh, here comes
somebody. Look at Rob's face. Just fucking. You can't handle fucking somebody face to face.
Michael.
I can't.
You want to yell. And when nobody's here.
By the way, Bob,
I'm a
listen.
bad boy.
I want you to listen to me, Bob. if you're not going to come to the studio and do the show, stop doing all this crazy shit with your arms. I see your arms going off the fucking thing. You're just
I don't care. That's what I do. I'm Joe Cocker of radio.
Yeah.
You don't blame me because you're yelling about somebody taking the fucking goddamn emails.
Cocksucker radio.
Oh, stop it. Look who's cocksucking you. The whole thing is that you were fucking yelling about it. The guy's mad. Now you're all panicky because
they're fighting, dude.
No,
he was like, Rob's an angry midget.
No, I'm an angry midget. You're a big-headed fucking retard.
I didn't say it, fucking Michael.
No, he's not you. Not you. Another one. You think you're the only fucking one, Chris?
Yeah. Well, that's what he always says to me. So I was like, not me. No, I got defensive.
Don't
Sorry.
Fucking email me asking for my guest information. You come on and call me an angry midget. Fuck you. I fucking beat you in Chrissy Mayer's contest. I fucking do a better show than you. Fuck you.
And tell him who you represent. The Lollipop Guild.
The Lollipop.
The Lollipop Guild. Oh, dude,
don't fuck
we gotta
with him.
get him on. We have to get him on.
You're just scared.
Rinchik.
You're scared. Yeah. Look at you, all making all these facial. You're touching your face because you're all nervous.
What make you think that I'm scared of a fucking retarded man? That
You block fucking Abel's twice.
What?
Yeah, that is true.
Not because I was scared of him.
That is true.
But why would you block somebody if you? I only block him because I love him,
But you don't do that. So you're yelling to Mr. Ali about fucking.
His name is not even Ali. It's Lee. I don't even know where he got the Ali. It's Michael Gavin Lee from the Michael Gavin Ali show. No, leave me.
He hyphenates.
Yeah, leave me alone for the fucking guest. Like, no, I'm not giving you anybody's email address. Fuck you.
I'm gonna call Rinchik right now and tell him to get Michael on.
I just sent him an email with the link in case he wants to hop on.
Just call him. Tell him
this
that
got to be settled because.
All right, I gotta piss. I'll be back.
You gotta piss. Look at him. Look at him. What are you gonna go get a little? He's gonna, he's doing a little bit of fucking. He's gonna get a little fucking bravery put in him. A little bit of scotch or whiskey right now. That's what he needs. Yeah, COVID shot. He needs a little bit of his fucking braveness in him. Too bad there isn't a shot to make you brave and not run to the bathroom like a little fucking girl because your fucking blood is dripping down your leg. You fucking pussy. I love the way he just runs.
This is gonna be good.
It's just good. It's like you got to answer. If I'm going to say something, I'll go against anybody because that's the truth. If I have a problem, deal with it. He doesn't want to. What is he doing? He's changing his shirt. What is he putting on a fucking?
Is that what he went to do?
Oh, who knows what he went to pee? He can't.
He went to put a robe on.
Calls me old. Calls me old. Can't even fucking hold his own piss for a fucking hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn it. Fucking his little fucking goddamn kidneys and fucking everything.
Somebody just said scared pee. That's what it is, man.
Well, yeah, he's got scared pee. He's got the accident pee came out. A little, 2 shots in his
piddle.
A little piddle in his a little puddle in from his piddle, and fucking now he had to run and fucking. Right now he's got a towel and he's rubbing it on his pants like he's making fire. He's trying to dry it. Let me dry this off so they don't notice a little piss stain on my pants.
Oh shit, Michael just said he's changing his tampon. Michael, come in, man. Come on.
No,
come on the show.
Rob's right. If Rob does not want to stand up, have people do this to him, he's right, Chris. And I don't want to argue on his side anymore.
So I'm telling Michael to come on the show because Rob, he said that you got up to go change your tampon.
You're making this shit up.
I'm not making this shit up. I'm telling you, man. I'm reading it verbatim.
Chris, why would you do this to him, Rob? Why would you do this to Rob? He's upset.
Yeah, because listen, I don't deal with bullshit. I don't deal with it. Fucking come on here. Come on, you big-headed fucking autistic freak.
Did you get him Rinchik?
Wait, did you hear the fucking?
Yes, I have him.
I have him. Nuts. He went to come in here, you big snort, you big fucking headed razor.
Yeah, I got
him. He did the little fucking Don Knotts thing.
Yeah.
Wow. No, not next week, Michael. Michael just said next week. Now, Michael, now.
Yeah, because Karen Margolis is on next week.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Michael!
Listen, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, you big-headed fucking retard? Not you, Chris. I'm talking to Gavin Ali right
This
now.
is getting confusing.
What?
Can you point to square 2 or
square
3 or
number
4?
4. Now, what did you call me in the chat room?
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
It was Abel's.
Oh, okay. See, there you go.
I'm making this up.
You're trying to turn. Now, Michael, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What would make you think?
Why does it look like his head is coming towards me? Stop moving. You're scaring me. What the
I'm
fuck
moving
is that?
around.
Yeah.
Stay
I gotta
still.
get my headphones in.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought you was like
Now, Michael,
running around.
what would make you think that when I had been asking Karen Margolis out on a date and then booked her on the show, that when I got sick, that I would just want to hand over her information to
Your
you
girlfriend.
so you can have her on before we
No.
do? Look at that face. Face only a mother could love.
No, I was just wondering if her on. Can I have her on? Not before you. Have her on.
After.
And I have her on after you guys.
You want my sloppy
God.
seconds,
Yes.
Michael Gavinelli?
So did his cousin, though.
I know.
Who isn't getting your
Is your
sloppy
name
seconds?
Travis?
To be fair, he knows Travis.
Well, he's got a point. She turned you down twice, so he hasn't had an opportunity. So
Well, no, she didn't turn me down for Levyland. She turned me down for a date. He wasn't asking her on a date. He was asking her for an appearance on the show.
Maybe you did ask her for a date, did you?
Do you want a date with Karen Margolis? You know what? I already beat you. I already beat you in Chrissy Mayer's contest. How about a contest, me versus you? Karen Margolis has a gun to her head. She can only go on a date with one of us.
you know who she shoots? Herself.
Yeah, she turns it. No choice.
Now, what about? I mean, we've had some.
Yeah, I just.
We've had some pretty great guests here on Levy Land, Michael. What about Karen Margolis? Prompted you to email me and ask for her information. Why not call Aaron and Gino like when you were asking them to be on the show? Why not get their
Let him
email
answer,
address?
dude. Let him answer. Yeah, this is the awkward part.
I basically. No, I was just busy. So I was trying to ask for her information so she could be on my show before you guys.
Before.
Yeah, I know because we had to.
Yes.
We had to. How did you know that we had her on the show?
Oh, I was at Chris's place, and I was just looking at his emails, and I was like, Karen Margolis? And I was like,
what?
And I was just
looking through whose
at
emails? You were looking
Whose
through
emails?
Chris's emails?
Does
Wait,
Chris
Yeah,
know that?
Yeah.
Ah, my God, you are something. I mean, you are really a piece of work. You're going through Chris's emails, and then you see that the guest I booked. You're like, oh, well, Karen Mark. And is that how you got my email address?
No, he actually.
I found
Bill
it on-
Schultz threw it out,
No,
and he
I
found
found
it on the side of the road.
No, I actually found it on where was it? On Instagram.
Tinder? Oh, Grinder.
No, I actually follow you on Instagram, and it says email, and so that's where I got your email from.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Makes
realize
sense.
I had
Makes
that.
sense. You see, and you thought Rinchik.
Chris Abels, please remind me when we do Saul show later to remove my email address from Instagram.
You thought it was Rinchik, dude.
Yeah. I did because Chris Rinchik was the only one I told that I was having Karen on the show. I mean, and then I get an email from Michael the gang, can you mind just forwarding over Karen's information? No. Yes, I do mind.
Yeah, you can't do that. You just can't do that. It's not the business to do that. You know what I mean? You have to, if you want a guest on, you have to get it yourself, truthfully, because if it's somebody, you know what I mean? You just can't hit somebody up that you don't know, because like Rob did.
I know.
If I were to give Karen your email address, or you, Karen's email address, you think that if we get a reputation on Levy Land, not only I don't have much of a reputation, but I could soil Bob's reputation by going, boy, I did Bob Levy's show and his fucking booker was giving my email address to every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Sorry. Well, I apologize for asking about it. I mean, like, it was my fault, and I take responsibility for it. I should have not done it. Maybe I should have not went around your back. So I apologize.
It's what a lot of guys say to Rob.
So he apologized. So give him Anthony Cumia's phone number.
Yeah. You want Anthony Cumia's phone number? You might want to do your show.
Nah.
Okay.
You guys are more professional. You guys are more professional than me. Okay.
Than you?
You guys been doing this longer than me.
Wait a minute. Did you just?
I've been doing it.
Oh, it
no,
looks like
I started in May.
I feel like I'm watching Squid Games.
Yeah. Hey, you.
I feel like I'm watching 90 Day Fiance.
Now listen, Big Ed. No, like I said, I was telling Robbie earlier, it's not a big deal. Stop getting mad about it. And I'm glad we cleared it all up.
Yeah. Well, listen, hey, creep on Karen Margolis on your own time. I did my work and put in my work to get her on the show. So, I'm not gonna. Not only am I'm not gonna be the creepy guy that's been asking her out for dates and then starts passing her personal information around.
No, Rob, which creepy guy would you like to be with her? Can you explain that one?
The one that she finally caves into and says, "All right, I'll fucking do it."
I try to ask her. I try to ask her out. I asked Karen out.
Oh God!
Oh my God! This poor girl.
Down.
Wait, did you do that before Rob or after?
Karen, don't play the fucking lottery. Whatever you do.
This is no. I was actually I actually was going to the Yankee game, and I saw her on the streets.
Wow.
This was back like 2000.
Oh God! I knew he was going to say.
Wait, so she could have been killed right then? You're trying to say?
Yeah.
And you let her live. I appreciate you letting her live. Like I could have killed her right there. I seen her on the streets going to a Yankee game. I could have easily killed her. It was bat night.
So you ran into her on the street.
I'm not a killer.
Oh.
I'm not a killer.
See, that could have been your opener though. You could have been like, I could have killed you like 2 months ago, but I didn't.
And then when the cops came after she's dead, you're like, I'm not a killer.
Look, I'm not a killer. I mean, like, I'm nervous around girls, to be honest with you.
No,
I don't even know what to say.
Okay, here's the thing. Michael, listen to me. Please tell me you didn't ask her the stupidest question that you wanted to take her out to eat. Did you say that to her?
No, I said, do you want to get together so I could see a comedy show with her? So I could see one of her comedy shows.
Oh, no.
So wait a minute. So she has to get together with you so you can see her. So you're just saying you want a free ticket.
Yeah. Put me on
you
your
were
list.
trying to get freebies from her. I was offering to buy her dinner. At least. No, but Michael, Bob tries to paint it out like I'm this angry person that's getting angry.
He is.
But this isn't the first time. I mean, Chrissy Mayer is upset with you because you were emailing her guest and saying you were a part of her show.
Can I just say this?
Sure.
I wanted to say this. I never ever. I must have said. I said on my Twitter that me, Michael Gavin Ali from Chrissy Mayer's wet spot, and everybody thought that I was her co-host. And I'm truly not her co-host. I have no desire because I work a regular job, and I don't live in the.
What do you mean you have no desire? You went head to head against me to be her co-host.
Yeah, you both wanted in her wet spot.
By the way, Michael, who won that contest? Who got the most votes? I forget.
Nobody.
Nobody.
I think you.
No,
did.
they had a poll
Nobody
where
did.
somebody won.
They had a poll. There's no new Ed McMahon.
No, I know.
There's no.
Andrew Hyman is the new Mike Figs.
I don't know who that is.
There's no new Mike Figs. There's Mike Figs, and there's somebody else.
Andrew Hyman.
I
would like to break him.
He's on what?
You haven't broke one yet. All right, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. But check out Michael Allen show on RareAirLive.com.
Whoever our guest is, they'll be on his show the following week. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
And thank you all for listening to Levy Land tonight. We'll be back next week. We got Karen on. So
Don't tell Michael.
will be on there on the show, and join myself and Chris Abels and Mike Kerwina coming up next with the Saul Show.
Oh, right after this?
Yeah, 9:00.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good
Thanks,
night,
Michael.
guys.